What's going on, Goopers? Dark Lord Space Castle here, your favorite YouTuber with another tier list video. I'm just cranking out tier lists because, I'm bored. I like doing tier lists. I think they're pretty fun. This time around, we are doing Korn albums because, I love Korn, one of my favorite albums. They're cool. We got all the regular rankings, S, A, B, C, D, but no F because no album is truly bad. Except for the Path of Totality. But I am going to talk about that in a minute. But you know what? Let's just jump right in. First up, we have Life is Peachy, which is their second album. It's pretty good. I'll give it an A. I really like the album art. It's pretty cool. Next up, we have Follow the Leader, S tier, one of the greatest metal albums of all time. And I really like it. I just like it, Also, really good album art, which was done by Todd McFarlane, the guy that did what did he make? Spawn. He made Spawn. That's what I remember. He made Spawn. I can't believe I forgot that. Alright. It's a great album. It's got a lot of bangers on it. And yeah. Issues, another S tier album. This was actually a fan made album cover, which is pretty rad, It's not my favorite out of the 4 that were chosen, but it's really cool. And I like it. Issues is my favorite Korn album, It's pretty rad. Next up, we have Untouchables. I did start re-listening to the album, and it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's S, but it's like an A+. A plus, S minus. You feel me? Next up, we have Take a Look in the Mirror. That's all I gotta say about it. It's Same for C on the other side. And Untitled and Korn 3. These are just really kind of albums. They're okay. Would I listen to them again? Probably not, but they're not horrid. Unlike this album, which I did watch like a video from Finn McKenty. It was one of his older videos where he was like ranking new metal bands, and he was like, The Path of Totality by Korn was ahead of its time. Then I started thinking like, yeah, he's right. It is ahead of its time. It was like pioneers of like a genre, sorta, kinda, but it still sucks. So it's going in D tier. Next up, we have The Paradigm Shift, which is a really good album. I really like it. I'll give it a B tier though, because I said so. Actually, you know what? I'll give it A. I'll give it an A. Then we have Serenity. Yeah, this is Serenity of Suffering. It's a B tier. It's only because B tier is pretty empty. Next up, we have The Nothing, another A tier album. Requiem. I'll give it a B. And then finally, we have the first Korn album, S tier. When I first heard this, when I was like 12, it changed my entire perspective on like what you could do with like heavy metal, because up until that, all I listened to was like Megadeth, Creed, and Metallica. Like, I didn't really know like really heavy stuff. I would only listen to like whatever my friend would tell me to listen to. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Then he recommended me this album, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. And then they became one of my favorite bands, like probably my most favorite band in like recent years. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Feel free to subscribe and comment down below if you would have changed anything around. If you would have had Path of Totality in S, or like Untouchables in D. Do all that jazz. Please do listen to all these albums, especially like I recommend like the B tier and up, because like. But if you don't like really, really heavy stuff, I mean, you might not want to listen to these two, but whatever. They're not that heavy if you've listened to like Slipknot, I guess. I don't know. I don't know really any like other heavy bands besides them. Just kidding. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.